Welcome everyone, Costin here on Serious Gaming with a let's play of XCOM Enemy Within. I never wanted to cover XCOM Enemy Within because I felt that it only added a bunch of cool toys and didn't fix the balance of the game at all. In fact, it fucked it up even more so than it already was. So I didn't want to play it. But now with Long War mod, which is what I'm playing with, well, Long War makes a lot of changes to the game, gameplay changes, fixes the balance of the early game especially. I've played several hours of it and it's much better. In fact, I'd say it's a much better experience overall for XCOM, so good job to whoever created the mod. It's still in beta, so there's still some bugs, but overall I quite like it. So I'm gonna go with Red Fog, which reduces capabilities of soldiers, both yours and the enemies. The more damage they take, which, you know, it's great to actually have this. It's like, oh, you have that sectoid at 1 HP, but doesn't matter, he has the same accuracy as a sectoid that's full HP. Well, not so anymore, absolutely critical. Liberators, you can free countries now, you don't lose them forever. Cinematic mode, now just a point here, this is not an easy mode, because the Long War mod significantly reduces weapon accuracy in itself. And I just find it bullshit that at point blank range, with an assault rifle, a soldier would miss. Soldiers are trained to hit with assault rifles at hundreds of meters, so fuck that, right? Total loss, right, and aiming angles. Units receive an aim bonus the closer they are to flanking an enemy, so I'm not sure if that applies to the enemy as well. I certainly would hope it does. Alright, so that's about it.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Some audio issues in that cinematic. I don't know why that is. Certainly don't know how to fix it. Anyway, the bonuses are changed with the Long War mod. I'm gonna go for Europe, but let me just go over these bonuses. America, air and space. All aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 70% of their regular cost to purchase and maintain. It's like, excuse me, just because America has the largest air force in the world doesn't mean that they spend less money per aircraft. That doesn't mean that they know how to save money on it, believe me. In fact, I would actually replace this bonus and give it to Asia and give the Asian bonus to America. Because Asia has future combat, which is all projects in the foundry and the officer training school, cost 60% of their maximum. That makes more sense for America, actually, because they're high tech, they've got good officer training. America doesn't have the strongest military in the world, based on the fact that they have the best weapons in the world. No, far from it. Rather, it's the training that goes into their army. They have the largest professional military force in the world, and that's why they have the strongest. Then you've got Europe. Expert knowledge, laboratories and workshops cost 60% of the regular cost to build and maintain. South America, power to the people, right? Power facilities cost 60% of the regular cost to build and maintain. That makes sense to a degree, I guess. Africa, all in, monthly XCOM funding increased by 30%. Right. Africa is capable of giving me more money than other countries. Absolutely. Nope. I don't believe it. Anyway, gonna go with Europe.
We'll be deploying to Russia for this one. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major...
I think I'm gonna lower the volume, the voice volume. Anyway, welcome to Russia, which doesn't look like Russia at all. Just a generic city.
Strike one.
We've got 6 soldiers, we can get 12. Yes, 12. Don't think that means the game is easy. Far, far from it.
This is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Now you might notice this button here. It's to increase aim. Basically, you do this. Let me see. Increases aim by 20 for the next turn. Bonus is lost if unit moves, changes weapons, or attacks. Can trigger enemy covering fire. Alright.
That's affirmative. Enemy spotted.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have steadied my weapon. I'm not really worried about her getting killed. I'll just put Overwatch. I've enabled local voices for the soldiers, which makes some sense. At the same time, it doesn't. You think that just because these guys are special forces, they would be able to work together with soldiers that are using a different language than their own? Not so much. And the language barrier is actually one of the smallest issues that something like XCOM in reality would have to deal with. I'm quite serious. And the reason I say this is because, yeah, sure, special forces are trained to deal with all kinds of stuff, right? But at the same time, they are trained to fight in a specific way with specific weapons, and that's a one kill. And as a result of that, giving them different weapons, expecting them to operate in squads with other people who were trained differently, that wouldn't work. That really wouldn't work. Something like XCOM would only work on, say, you would have different platoons from different countries, or different companies even, from different countries. And yes, this is how bad my accuracy is, even with the increased accuracy from cinematic modes. So it's not, it would be lower. It would be about, I think, 30%, even lower, 20-something%. Alright, let me try and hit the back. Okay, for damage, he survived courtesy of that one bonus. They're wearing flak vests right here.
Aye, aye.
That's the armor they're wearing. I like the mod in terms of realism, so to speak. Like a lot of realistic weapons, a lot of realistic armors.
They're trying to pull back.
A lot of soldiers actually do use flak vests instead of flak jackets. So that one alien scum is retreating.
On the move.
Not for long.
Good to go.
There is some meld on the map.
Afirmativo.
But unlike the regular game where it tells you how much meld you have.
Okay.
This doesn't. Well, how many locations where there's meld that is. I think I'm gonna send some soldiers here actually.
Так точно.
They can take care of themselves, in my opinion.
Stepping off.
Well, the main push will be right there. Alright,
Back in. Affirmative.
I think I have one more turn until I have to deal with it. Oh well, more sectoids. 4 of them this time around. Now, how to deal with this?
Moving.
Alright, there's some meld right there. I can sense it. Alright, 50%. How to deal with this guy?
Okay.
Well, I'll just go right here.
Here they come.
Oh, fuck. Well, I stirred the hornet's nest. And those are all the enemies in the game, in this map. And 90% miss. Isn't that always awesome to happen? Oh, actually, I think I can go right here. Nope.
I'm on the move.
Well, I could take cover behind this vehicle with her. Okay.
That's affirmative.
Might lose her. Well, took some damage, right? But not killed. There we go.
Bye-bye.
One dead alien. Probably should have moved
X-ray
him.
neutralized.
Right. He goes right there. 6 enemies to deal with in total. Yeah, buffing up, huh? They're far enough that they won't be a threat this turn. Just these 2 guys right here. Oh god, no.
They're trying to flank us over here.
You're so fucking lucky. Panic failed.
Hello, I'm gonna die over here.
Alright, the suppression. And more buffs, huh?
No! I wanna go home! Aye, aye, Commander.
Yeah.
That all you got?
Yeah, he was going to mess with that. It's bound to happen. Well, he'll be safe at least there. I think. Actually, wait. First off, first and foremost, right? Well, I can't really.
Moving out.
Well, these guys can't get in range right now, so I'll just have to deal with that fact for a moment. Move him right here.
Visual on the goods.
Yes, 100%. Goodbye. Ah, meld. Nice.
I'm about to start keeping score.
I could, I guess, move him, that is, but doing so would not necessarily be a smart thing. Let me see. Can I throw a grenade that would hurt both them? I can't. Okay, I should be able to. Mind you, it's not gonna do a lot of damage. Come on. It's gonna kill that guy. And it's not even gonna hurt that other guy. Right there. Yeah, well. Price we pay, right?
En marcha. ¡Chúpate esa!
Alright, 2 damage. But hopefully stop him in his tracks for a bit. Need to get that meld, by the way. God. Well, it's not gonna hit me. Not right now, at least. Oh, seriously?
For the love of God, get me out of here!
Seriously, from that fucking range.
It's raining death over here.
Well, isn't that fun?
There's heavy fire in the
Alright,
zone.
I'll send her into the middle. Right there. I'll flank around with this guy to take him out. Or, let me see. What are my options?
Ясно.
Double
I'll
time.
just send her right there. As for her, oh, isn't that a good question? What do I do with her? I'll move forward, I guess.
Heading to that location.
I'll go for the 61% shot. Well, you're probably going to die, I'm afraid.
Damn it.
Alien abatido.
Another dead alien. Yeah, buff each other. By the way, unlike the vanilla game, when you kill the enemy that's buffing, you don't actually kill 2 aliens with 1 hit. That doesn't work. Yeah, well, panics resist decent amount. Ah, shit. Both of them got hit. Good.
Aye, aye, Commander. Incoming fire.
I am not worried about your Overwatch. If you're mutants, then I would be worried, but you are not mutants. %80 chance and he
Shot
misses.
wide.
She misses. My apologies, brother. 80 fucking %. Yeah, alright then. If I move there, I will likely pay a heavy price. 32%. I think I should actually withdraw him. Make some plans here. Well, I need to kill that alien first and foremost. I need to kill this guy because if I don't, I'm a bit fucked. Nice shot. Really nice shot right there.
Moving out.
Forward. I'll throw an explosive grenade. see. That should teach you some manners.
Grenade out. Affirmative.
Oh, really? 50% chance you get a crit?
I'm on the move.
Alright, getting that melt.
Got the goods.
You hit. She actually did. It was a fucking crit. Incredible. Okay, I'll actually move him, actually. Right there. So he's beyond cover and he can't be hit by the enemy. Yeah, right, unpleasant situation. I'm out of ammo. That isn't good. Actually, I'm out of ammo right here as well.
Rub some dirt on it, you wimp.
Yeah.
Roger, tracking.
Actually, let's try and... No, not gonna work.
Oh, shot wide.
Only I had suppressive fire.
Я пошел. Да что за хрень? On the move. I'm ready.
Ready to rock.
Estoy preparado.
Yeah, reload. Overwatch. Let's see.
Headed there now.
This is the last of them, isn't it?
Heading out.
Alright. Let's see about the AP grenade.
Throwing grenade.
Have some fun. And just 2 damage. Not good enough, but
I'm rolling.
yeah, he was not going to hit the 16% chance. Let me try. Don't want to hit my own soldier. Okay. Done.
Good work out there, Strike
Yep.
One.
If I'm
Alright, it is completed.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Look,
I skipped that because fuck the tutorial, the cinematics. I'll skip all of them. I'm gonna go with fire rocket. Nice. Specialist, huh? Gonna go with... Well, I've got the choice between squad sight. I like to go with squad sight. That should make him a sniper. A medic. And... Well, run and gun or light them up. I'll go with run and gun because I think it's more useful. So that's it for people that have been promoted. Right. Egyptian, I believe that's the flag.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded and the research team is awaiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Every member of the council is going to want satellite.
Yeah, I don't
Commander
care.
to the research
I really,
labs.
really do
Commander
not
to the
care.
research labs.
Our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
Yeah. Although, if I cancel the satellites... Oh,
Commander,
can't.
our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
How much would it take? It would take 21 days. It takes 25 days to get... Alright, so satellite...
Our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity.
Yeah, I get
We
your
should build
point.
additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
Alright, Doctor, I'll go with alien
I agree. That
weapon.
does seem to be the most pressing of our current research options.
Alright.
We'll begin immediately. I will notify you when a complete report is available.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with tac vest and machine pistol. That said, I'll also switch something around here. I think I should go with... got medkit.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
Yes, this prevents panic when an ally is killed, wounded, or panicking. So that's actually useful, so I'll go with that. There's also a weight to keep in mind. Anyway, loadout on him. I'm never gonna use shotguns. I don't think they're useful enough. In a real battlefield, you don't actually
Commander
use
to mission
shotguns.
control.
Shotguns are used for
Commander
close
to
quarters
mission
fighting.
control.
Let's see. In terms of how they'll look, well, I'll give flak jackets to the people actually fighting in the front line. Although they do look pretty terrible,
Commander
don't
to
they?
mission control. Commander to mission control.
Actually, load out. Right. Customize. Alright, in terms of... This is a bug with the mod, by the way. I have to restart the game, I think, to be able to customize my soldiers. Why, you might ask? Because, well, reasons.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
I don't know why, but... Oh well, this works right now. So, sniper... Could go with this, but yeah, fuck it. Nah, gonna go with the Barrett for my snipers. Right, that's going to be my choice. And as for my assault, seems to be this particular face. That's the problem. Yeah. Yep, that is the problem.
Commander to mission control.
Shut the
Commander
fuck
to
up,
mission
bitch.
control.
I'm gonna go with the ammo pouches. Gonna go with the shredder rocket and well, like that. Nope. I'm gonna go with 5 and there we go. Well, I'll go with the... No, not that actually.
Commander to mission control.
For the
Commander
love
to mission
of
control.
Christ. Now shut the fuck up. I think this is Sid Meier's face. So that's why there's a bug right here. I've seen this before actually. Right, medic. Well, obviously, what's the point of a medic if he doesn't have a med kit? Alright, and... something... If I get something with red and... white. Probably won't be able to. And that just looks silly. Well, fine. Gonna give all of them helmets. Let's see. Our helmet. That's for later. Fine. I'll go with this. Well, finally some changes, right? Bug no longer exists. I'll go with the... Yeah. Fine. Okay, in terms of names. I know some people may not give a fuck about this whole affair. Well, I'm gonna go with Free Kingdom's names. Dynasty Warriors, or, you know, Romance of Free Kingdom's name. So, my sniper, Cao Cao. And then... Rocketeer. Chan. The mythical beauty of... yeah, China. Which supposedly didn't exist. Chan Bu, right? And then... medic. Good question. What should I name a medic as? Interesting proposition right there. Customize. One. You. A medic? Well, let me see. Sima. He's a medic in pain. He treats people by killing them. Yeah. Alright, that's about it. Costin here on Serious Gaming, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more. A lot more.